Hello and welcome to my first MAVRIX video. Today we're going to be breaking down my world record run so I can show you how and why this is a fast run. So to start with, I'm backing up here to get extra speed for the start line, and as I go I'm double tapping the pedal button to give me a pedal boost. I then double tap the pedal button again here, which gains for a very small amount, to get you up to max speed, and now it doesn't really matter if you pedal or not because we're above 60. And so here I'm using my stick to smoothly go through these turns. I recommend checking out Docker's video, which I will be linking in the description. He explains that nicely, and I won't be explaining those in this video, but more things specific to this track. So here is the first interesting strategy. I now brake with both my rear and my front brakes at the same time, which sends me into a stoppie, as you can see there, and also kills my speed. So killing your speed is important because you need to land on this rock, but the stoppie actually helps you because it tilts you forwards, which changes your trajectory, and then you have to pull back on the stick while you're in the air to make sure that you actually land with the wheels flat, because the stoppie would send you over the handlebars otherwise. So I am holding the stick down to squash as I'm going up, but then as soon as I'm off, I'm pulling back to get the wheel back in the right place, then smoothly go down this rock. As soon as you land at the top of this rock, you want a pedal boost. So pedal boost as soon as you can to get you all the way back up to 60 really fast, and then from now on you're just going to be gaining speed on the downhill. And it's very important that you jump to the right of this rock. And so it may seem like you're going to want to just go here, but because there is a slight uphill here, it goes up before it goes down again, and here it's just smooth down. That means if you land in the uphill, you're going to lose speed because your downward momentum is just going to push you back. But if you land here on the downhill, your downward momentum is going to push you forwards. So you will keep more speed by staying on this right side here, which is why I land on the grass, even though it's a bit offline. It keeps more speed. Just going as inside as I can. Again, steering with both sticks. It's important here that you stay on the left and then go slightly to the right. Not too far to the right because you'll get airtime from the berm. But if by doing this you only gradually go uphill, so you don't get airtime. If you either go into the berm or just take a more straight line down the middle, you will jump, which will make it harder to make the next corner and also lose your speed. Here, squash this jump. When I land, you drop just below 60 speed here. So I do a quick pedal boost, and then while I'm pedal boosting, I let go of the right stick, but then I push it forwards again pretty promptly because we get back over 60. Squash this jump as normal. Here, the interesting thing about this landing is that you can't pedal boost immediately, and I'm not sure why this happens yet. I think it's something to do with you're still in the landing animation, so it won't transition to pedal boosting. So you have to wait a bit, or you can pedal boost twice. It doesn't overly matter. So you actually pedal boost closer to where the checkpoint is. If you pedal boost as soon as you land, it won't work. If you pedal boost here, it will work. So if you watch my speed now, I only go up here. I wasn't gaining speed before, and my theories are either it's because you're on an uphill, so you don't see the boost, or it's because of the landing animation. Hopefully we'll figure more about that as we do more racing. And then here, just carrying speed, another quick pedal boost there as we dip below. Now here I'm still holding both sticks forwards, but now we're getting into the slower sections. So using both sticks to go around these corners, but not sliding, I try and get as tight a line out here as I can. And that tight line is really important because now we're straight. And if you're straight and not leading with the sticks, you can then pedal boost. So I have to make sure I'm straight, then I can pedal boost and then squash. So that will send me flying as inside as you can. You can line it up with the leaves of this tree. If you go too far inside, it will kick you out for shortcutting. But that lands me really far here with a lot of speed, too much speed actually. So before this downhill, I brake. So I brake on this uphill and then squash down to land cleanly in that downhill. and then pedal boost when I land. So now here again we want to turn as tight as possible because I want to straighten out. Now I'm straightened out, I can now pedal boost again, get my speed up, you see it fly up, and that will carry me loads of speed, or gain me speed I should say, uh, as opposed to taking just a wide angle around the berm. You won't be able to pedal boost because you're leading, at least that's my theory, and so I found this to be a lot faster. So straighten out, pedal boost, squash. Here I'm not leaning because I want to be pedaling. I'm leaning, it's slower to lean when you're pedaling. So again, it's inside in this corner, and as soon as you can, you want to pedal boost. If you pedal boost too early, you won't make it around the corner because you'll be too fast. So I like to pedal boost like about here or halfway through the corner. Get me up to 60, squash the final jump, and that's it. So yeah, there's a lot going on. You'll almost always have some sort of way to gain time, which I think is really interesting. And especially this bottom section, because you get less practice at it. I found this to be really tricky to get right. And some of these jumps quite blind as well. But in this run, everything more or less worked out. You can definitely still gain time here. Like, I've had runs where I get up to 60 there instead of 55. So yeah, there's loads of potential on this. And I'd love to see people beating my record as well. Let's see how far we can push this. Now I'm going to show you the full run. Enjoy.